Hey y'all, welcome back to Bobby's Angels. So we're diving into some real talk with everyday folks. So today, I've got the honor of chatting with Sir Alan and our trusty sidekick, Miss M, also known as Miss Multitasker. And of course, my best friend, Pumpkin. We're gonna do the interview here. Yeah, so Miss M and my best friend Pumpkin, they're gonna keep me on track during this interview. So without any more fuss, let's jump right in.
Hi, Sir Alan. It's pleasure with us here in Bobby's Angel to have you. And yeah, good afternoon, everyone.
Go.
Hi, Bobby's Angel. Good afternoon, and we have here Sir Alan. Sir Alan, it's pleasure to have you here in Bobby's Angel. So, sir, would you mind to introduce yourself to our Bobby's Angels viewers?
Hello, my name's Alan Simmons. I'm from Florida, and I came here December the 9th. So, what does that make it? About 3.5 months, almost 4 months I've been here. So, coming up on 6 months, and I got a 6-month lease in a condo here, so I got to make a decision as to what I'm going to do in a couple months.
In a couple months. So you've been here. Just want to verify, sir. You've been here last year,
December the 9th I
December
came.
the 9th.
Yeah, I spent the first week in the Belmont, and then I signed a lease here at 8 Newtown.
Oh wow, I see. All right, sir. May I ask, sir, what motivate you to visit the Philippines, and how was your experience being so far?
My motivation, I've been thinking about it for a long time. I came here when I was in the military, and I always wanted to come back. And once I retired, I actually thought about the living expense and how much cheaper it was to live here. So I decided to come to the Philippines and see if this is somewhere I want to stay. So,
Wow, I see.
Yeah.
All right, sir. And what cultural differences have you noticed between Florida and the Philippines?
actually, it's kind of I come from a resort area, so the people that work where I'm from have hotel industry type jobs, and it's kind of the same here. Of course, the pay is better, I imagine. But yeah, we have the people on the outside of the community all come in to the resort area, the condos where people live, and they do the house cleaning and stuff like that, same as here. So, and we get people from all over the world come into Panama City Beach, and so in that aspect, there is a lot of similarity. We have the nice beaches and stuff like that, and resort areas, and different class resort areas and things like that, high end, low end, and so. But as far as the culture, there's a lot of cultural differences. I don't know what I say about that, but it's surprising how much isn't different. Cell phone use and people on their cell phones, and the influence that Western society has in the Philippines. It's a lot more evident now than when I was in the service in here.
Oh wow. How about, sir, the Filipino cuisine? Did you try any Filipino dishes during your stay?
Yes, I've had Filipino dishes, and that's something I got to get used to. But actually, I had a lot of Filipino friends in the States, so and we had backyard street barbecue stuff, and so I've had some unusual foods there in the States before I ever came here. You know, chicken feet and and what is it? The pig, the
Adobo.
chicken adobo. I mean adobo, and yeah, I've had pancit and a lot of Filipino food. Some of it I didn't know what I was eating, but
I see.
I ate it, and I enjoyed most of it.
Oh,
But-
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
And what aspect of Filipino culture or values do you find most intriguing or appealing when it comes to dating a Filipino?
Women are more approachable here and friendly, and they're interested in you, and you know they ask you a lot of questions. And the first one is the major one is, "Are you single?" but yeah, as far as getting back to a little bit of the cultural differences, everybody's friendly here. You can go into any community and feel safe. I feel safer here. I can walk out of the little bubble they call Mactown, Newtown,
Yeah.
and go out into the community, and everybody, you know, kids will run up to you, and everybody's interested in talking to you, and they want to do selfies, and
Oh wow.
yeah, so it's a very friendly place to be, and people are very warm and friendly, and they help you out. You know, if you have car problems or you need some help, they'll be happy to help you.
Well, here in Philippines, sir, our most popular transportations here are buses, tricycle, and jeepney. Did you ever tried one of them?
Yes, well, the jeepney I haven't been in. I know they're doing a changeover and then they got a smaller vehicle now that I don't think I can even fit in. And when I see them go by, they're just crammed full of people, and there's no way I can get in there. But the buses are nice. You know, they have some nice buses with air conditioning, and you can sit back and for 40 pesos, or 50 pesos, which is less than $1 American dollar, you can go all the way across the city on a city bus, and but you might have to endure a lot of stops and stuff, and make sure you start early in the days because it takes a while. But yeah, and then there's buses that you can take to even go to other islands, and they go right on to ferries and take you where you want to go. And taxis it's very cheap transportation. One thing you need to be in better shape to be getting some of those taxis. You got to squeeze into them.
Yeah, because
Right.
it's Filipino standard.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, that's one thing I noticed. The furniture is like a little lower, so
Yeah, you have to be fit.
yeah. And in the condo, everything's a little lower, and you know, so you got to get your feet underneath. You got to slide out on the edge of the chair, get your feet underneath you, so you can stand up.
I see, that's funny. Well, thank you so much, Sir
Okay.
Alan. Well, Bobby's Angel, I'll give the stage to Miss Pumpkin.
All right.
All right, so good afternoon once again, Sir Alan. So, how's your first few question with Miss Mitch? How is it?
Great questions. Hit me with some.
All right, so I will add some. Okay, so
Okay.
here are my question. Okay, so the first one, any funny or unique experiences that you like to share from your time here in the Philippines?
Funny experiences. Funny experiences.
Some unforgettable.
Well, probably walking into a community and having everybody just rush you, and I think wanting to selfies and stuff, and find out who you are, and everybody seems to have an interest in you.
Yeah, you seems like a celebrity here.
Yeah. And I can sit in groups of Filipino, go into a community and be the only foreigner in there and feel comfortable. And usually there's somebody that'll, if everybody's speaking Tagalog or whatever language, because there's so many here in the Philippines, but somebody's bound to speak English. Everybody speaks a little English, and most people speak a lot of English, but when you get in some of those communities, there might be, some older people that don't speak a lot of English, but always somebody's there to tell you what they're talking about and what's going on. So I don't know. Am I doing a good job?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm stumbling along here. Huh? Coffee cups? Oh, the coffee club. Oh, yeah. Well, what I'm in is Mactan Newtown, which I learned about through YouTube videos and things. So I thought, this would be a good place to start, and you can experience things at your own pace. So you don't have to get right out there and in the thick of things. You can slowly work your way out into the community and learn as you go. And if there's too much of it, you can sneak back into Mactan Newtown and say, oh, hey, things happening too fast.
Yeah.
So, and there's a lot of foreigners or Americans and Canadians and all kinds of people here that, give you tips and you can learn from, and some of them keep you out of trouble, some of them get you into trouble. But it's great to, have some of the Western amenities right here available, and Starbucks coffee, and there's a lot of expats that get out in front of Starbucks coffee in the morning and share stories. And I met somebody that while I was in the Navy carrying around Marines, he was one of the Marines on my ship. And so it's interesting who you meet here, and it's a great place to come and have a vacation. I met people from all over the world. Next question.
Star Trek.
All right. So, did you encounter any geckos or like
Geckos, lizards, you
in
mean?
your hotel room?
Cockroach.
Yeah, both of them. I think I seen geckos going after cockroaches, or yeah.
All over.
Yeah.
But I'm from Florida, so we have geckos there. We have lizards all over the place, and not cockroaches so much, but there are.
How about the mouse?
When I was my first mouse, I saw some pretty big rodents here a couple times already. That surprised me. The cockroaches and the lizards didn't surprise me, being from Florida. But I was in a friend's house in the province, and I was watching lizard run across the wall in the living room, and I have cockroaches in my condo, but still trying to get rid of them. The little tiny ones are still around, but I've learned to live with them, I guess. For now, I know it's temporary.
Yeah.
If I was in a place longer, then I would probably want to do something about it, but
All right. So let's proceed. Have you ever tried balot? Are you familiar with the balot? It's like
I tried it as a drunken sailor when I was here in the Navy, but I've had the opportunity, but nobody's talked me into it yet. I haven't drank enough yet, but I still might. I'm not opposed to it. I'd try it out, but I haven't yet. But I know what it is, and I've seen people eat it.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Everyone loves it, but me,
yeah.
I don't eat balot.
You don't eat balut?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so I have last question.
Okay.
So, what qualities or values do you appreciate most in Filipino partners?
Family and
Family rented.
and their dedication to family and values. It's like going back 20 years, the values that Americans had 20, 30, 40 years ago is what you see here. Dedication to people, interest in people, elderly being treated nicely, and they have benefits for people, elderly people. You know, they let them go first in line, and discount tickets and stuff like that. They have that in the States, but not to the extent it is here. And so you see, you know, kids that are friendly, respectful, and they have a thing where they grab your hand and what is that?
We called it mano.
Mono, yeah. Even the youngest kids know how to
Yeah.
do that, you know? So that's nice to get that kind of respect. The elderly have that kind of respect and stuff. And so, yeah, there's things that, you know, there's the good and the bad.
Yeah.
You know, when I was in the States where I work with people with disabilities and stuff, so sometimes you don't, you know, you wish there might be a little more accommodations for them, but, you know, we're a rich country, so.
Yeah. All right. So, well, I guess that's it. Bobby's Angel. So again, Sir Alan, it's
Yeah.
pleasure to have you here. And again, Bobby's Angel. Actually, Sir Alan is also a vlogger, and
Yeah.
I will encourage everyone, especially to Bobby's Angel subscribers, please follow him. And his
I don't put many videos out, but I have a lot from the States. I used to do vlogs with bands and recorded some music and stuff. I have over 100 videos and maybe about, I don't know, 15, 20 from the Philippines. And it's Pic City, P-I-C space City, C-I-T-Y. As in Picture City, because I incorporate a lot of photography into my videos.
Alright, so hope everyone you can follow Sir Alan, and again his vlog's name is Pic City. Thank you.
Bye!